I remember one particular time. This is regarding my beard. I was in London. I just got a job in a Italian restaurant. Well, I didn't get the job, but I passed the job interview and I got my first day on the job. You know, which is kind of like an exam, like a practical exam. I did well, and the day was done. My beard wasn't like this; it was much shorter, but it was probably like that or something like that, you know. Um, but I was like I was letting it do its thing more or less. But I hadn't decided I was gonna never cut it. I was just gonna I was enjoying having a beard. And then at the end of the day, I got the message: "Great job today. You know, we want you on board. We want you. You get the job." And I was super excited. And then at the very end, he said, "Oh, and by the way, tomorrow you can shave the beard. You could just shave off the beard. Can't have a beard in an Italian restaurant like that. It's too big." And at that moment, in that very moment, I was just like, "What? I can't have a job because the way I look?" And I didn't tell him right there and then, but I just sort of, I immediately I knew that this was what I don't want to do this. I went home. I sent him an SMS later that I didn't like it. The job is not for me. I guess I was lying a little bit because I did enjoy the job, but that moment something happened, and that was I decided, you know what? I'm done trying to fit in to what other people expect. I'm done trying to look a certain way because someone else wants me to look a certain way. I'm just going to let my body be what it is. I'm just going to do what I feel like. And also I was excited about the idea of just letting my beard grow because, you know, the beard grows. Why should we have to cut it all the time? Why should we have to cut our hair? Constantly cutting our hair, cutting our hair. Maybe it's a body part that needs to grow. So I was excited about that, and I was just like, I'm done with that. Babylon can burn, and I'm gonna freaking grow my mane and my beard, and just like, oh yeah. And that's what I did. That was the beginning of that was, you know, part of a transformative process that was going on for 10 years ago, approximately 7 years ago with the beard. Yeah, it made my life better from there onwards because I was now free to do what I felt like, and I digged it. I digged myself. I still dig myself. I love myself. I think I'm awesome, and that's not because I'm look a certain way or because I'm better than anyone else. It's just because I am who I am, and everyone who is who they are awesome. The moment you become who you are, you become awesome by sheer. It's just that's what it is. That's what awesome is. It's true. It's truth. It's reality. It's being who you are. The moment you try and be someone else, the moment you stray from who you really are, when you're not, when your heart isn't in it, that's the moment you lose your awesome. So, having a long beard and a long hair could mean you're awesome, and it looks like that kind of because immediately you think, oh, that's a person who doesn't care about what people think. He just does it. But it doesn't have to be, because on the other end of the spectrum, sometimes you can do things to fit into some other kind of group and what other people think. So in a certain way, now at the end of this process, when I cut my hair, that's when I noticed this attachment to this idea of having long hair and fitting in with the people who has long hair. And I didn't like that idea either. So at a certain point then I just like, it was time to cut it. That was just one part of many different realizations regarding my hair. So it's a teacher, I guess. The hair is a teacher. But in reality it boils down to, it has nothing to do with hair. It has all to do with being yourself, accepting yourself as who you are, including your hair. But if you want to cut it, you want to cut it. That's cool too. Nothing is right or wrong.